What's happening, people? Welcome to the channel. So it looks like the other day there was a screening for Ghostbusters Afterlife in in Las Vegas at the CinemaCon, and there have been some people come out and give their thoughts on the movie. Of course, they can't give any detail on the movie. Um, they'll be under like a gag order. They can't talk about details of the movie, and we don't want details of the movie anyways, really. So, but let's go on here. This is on Cinema Blend. Let me pull it up here. Got it pulled up there. So let's see what they have to say here on Cinema Blend. Ghostbusters Afterlife has screened. See what people are saying about the new sequel. Ghostbusters Afterlife has been one of those movies that fans have been waiting for potentially for decades. It's the closest thing to a Ghostbusters 3 that people will likely ever see. And well, it is Ghostbusters 3. I mean, it is the sequel to the first two movies, even though it took place decades later. So, and just when we all thought we'd finally get a chance, a global pandemic pushed the movie off even longer. The movie screened last night in Las Vegas at CinemaCon. So the first people have now seen it, and for the most part, they're in agreement that Ghostbusters fans are going to love it. So that's good news. That is really, really good news right there. Let's see what they say here. Cinema Blend's own Sean O'Connor was among those in attendance at the CinemaCon screening, and he says the movie is good. He calls out Paul Rudd and the young McKinney Grace as particularly high points, but says the new Ghostbusters Afterlife is a solid addition to the original two films and says fans will love the movie. Again, really good news to hear. I was pretty excited to see Paul Rudd is going to be in the movie anyways, because I mean, Paul Rudd's great, and I mean, he's the kind of actor that would fit right in with Ghostbusters. So, I mean, if he was in one of the original movies, he would have fit right in. His style of comedy and everything is great. So, Sean O'Connell saw Ghostbusters Afterlife at CinemaCon, and it's good. A solid continuation of the original two films, nostalgia for the original, and a strong turn by McKinney Grace as Egon's granddaughter. Paul Rudd gets the best lines. Fans will dig it. That's awesome. A movie like Ghostbusters Afterlife is even more so than other films that take place decades later, clearly making nostalgia a big part of its themes. From the responses online, it seems like that nostalgia is mostly working. That's not to say that the entire movie is a look backwards. Afterlife has to bring something new to the table while also fondly remembering the past, and in many cases it seems the movie succeeds in doing that. Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to carry on from here, of course. I'm sure this movie is going to be a big success, and then they're going to want to make sequels on this movie with the kids that are in it. I don't know. It seems to me like, because I reviewed the trailer for Ghostbusters Afterlife, and I'll put that right up here. There it is. You want to click on that, or like I said, just subscribe to the channel, and it's in my playlist for reactions. So yeah, click down there to subscribe to the channel, and then I got a whole bunch of reactions, including Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer. So check that out. Like I was saying, I feel like it's kind of a Ghostbusters meets Goonies kind of thing, bringing two great 80s movies kind of together with bringing the grandkids in on it. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for this for sure. Let's see. Scott Menzel, Ghostbusters Afterlife is the Ghostbusters sequel that I've been waiting all my life to see. It is nostalgia done right. A perfect blend of classic Ghostbusters moments with a fresh and unique twist for a whole new generation to enjoy. I got goosebumps. Again, that's great news. Like I like all of us that's seen that last movie trailer. Man, it was just pure nostalgia, especially right there at the end where Ray picks up the phone. Uh, definite nostalgia moments there. So I can't wait. I really can't wait for this. Let's see. Of course, if you are a serious fan of classic Ghostbusters, it seems quite likely that the movie is really made for you. Prior to the screening, director Jason Reitman called the movie an Easter egg hunt, as apparently the movie is just packed to the ceiling with Easter eggs and references. That's awesome. It's also got the sorts of twists and ending that those in attendance were specifically warned not to spoil, which means that there's something there to be spoiled. Okay, like I said, of course there'll be sequels to this movie, so there'll be. I can't wait to see what they got in store here. Laura Huff says Ghostbusters fans are going to be thrilled with Ghostbusters Afterlife. I think. I'm afraid to say much more than that, but there's a lot to love. Easter eggs and nostalgia fill just about every frame, but the story still manages to feel fresh and new. All right. We know that Ghostbusters Afterlife focuses on the grandchildren of Harold Ramis, Egon Spengler, and with any story where young people play the leads, there's a possibility for heightened emotions. I'm not sure. Sorry if you can hear that noise outside. They're doing lawn work out there. I'm not sure anybody would call the first two Ghostbusters movies emotional, but a third one apparently is. When you play with nostalgia that much, you're very likely to hit people in the feels. I mean, yeah, it definitely hit me in the feels, man. I mean, I was definitely feeling a little emotional seeing that trailer, just the trailer itself. So, yeah, I'm sure this is going to do that to many of us Ghostbusters fans from the past. So, Jason Garacio, if I pronounced that right, I'm not sure. Ghostbusters Afterlife, wow, was not expecting how heartfelt it is. It has a very childlike Spielberg vibe to it, and Jason Reitman is extremely loyal to the original. Yeah, man, that is awesome. I mean, this is all very positive and exciting to hear. That these people that seen the screener really had a good time with it. So, if you look at these reactions at a surface level only, they seem to be quite good news for Ghostbusters Afterlife, but you can also see a thread of something under the surface. The movie is being called good, but not great. It is something that fans will certainly love, but it's less clear how much it will work for those not steeped in the lore. While the eventual reviews from these critics might put the movie on the positive side of the scale, you can tell there will be some things that will automatically keep the movie from being something great. A few of the critics are talking about what that might be. Mainly it packs so much into it, there are big leaps in logic and plot that hold it back from really firing on every cylinder. When it works though, especially the kids stuff, damn it works. Just at times it doesn't. Overall though, I cheered and cried and can't wait to watch it again. That was from Jermaine Lussier. Still, even if Ghostbusters Afterlife has issues, it does seem to be, on the whole, a good time, and that's good news. The rest of us still have a couple of months to wait to see the movie, but if you're a Ghostbusters fan, it seems likely that the wait will be worth it. All right, well, I mean, that's the thing. Just like the new trailer for the new Spider-Man No Way Home, it looks like there's going to be a lot packed into it. I'm sure that's the same with this movie too. They're trying to move the story forward and bring back the old to tie it all in together. For the nostalgia, to get us original fans interested in the new story that's going to be a continuation of the original. So, yeah, I can see there being spots where you're kind of like, all right, well, how did we get from here to here kind of thing. Stuff like that happens in movies like this. Worst case scenarios, you get movies like those DC, Batman v Spider-Man, those movies where you had so much of that, they just didn't work it out very well, and things jumped around and it just didn't work. It seems like this does work, but I guess if you're really looking into it, you're gonna kind of see these spots in it. But but I'm sure this is going to be really, really good. It seems like these people who have already viewed it felt like they did a great job. Of course, you can't look too much into movies like this because there's going to be plot holes in them anyways. I mean, just look at Back to the Future. I mean, oh my gosh, so many plot holes in those movies, but still fantastic movies. So I'm super stoked to see this movie, and I think it's great news that they had this screener here in Vegas, and it got all these good reviews on it. And yeah, so happy to see that. But like I said, just like this movie here, Spider-Man Far From Home, they're trying to pack a lot into it. If you want to see my review from Spider-Man Far From Home, also subscribe to my channel. It's in my playlist, so just click down on my playlist, and my review of the trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home is in there as well. And yeah, if you're excited to see Ghostbusters Afterlife, let me know in the comments down below. And if you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button, smack it around, and I'll see you next time. I'm Chewy Solo, and this is Black and Red. See ya.
Woo! Now that is a whole lot of fun right there.